welcome back to the Happy Criers React. My name is Chris and this is my beautiful wife.
Daniela, I'm trying to imitate you.
How's that me?
You do, my name is Chris. My name
Oh, I see. So you're trying to do it the cool way. I gotcha.
is...
Hey guys, welcome back to the Happy Criers React. My name is Chris and you keep doing it.
I'm just practicing for my turn.
So today we are going to be reacting to Back to the Future, and I am so pumped. I don't want to talk for you, but for me, I'm so pumped to be starting this movie franchise because we don't live under rocks. We've always heard of Back to the Future, obviously, but we've never seen it, both of us. So this is going to be a first time reaction, and I've only heard great things about it. It's just something that's never hit my radar in a way that I've never sat down and was like, let's watch this. You know what I mean?
Right. And I don't want to age myself. But this movie came out before I was born. So to me, this is a movie that is just like an oldie. I don't usually watch oldie movies.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's
you
something
like
to know.
black and white movies?
I love movies from the 50s, from the 60s, you know, Cary Grant, Jack Lemmon, Audrey Hepburn, Kim Novak. You know, I love those icons of Hollywood. But you don't really like those kind of movies.
I'm more of like modern. So yeah, this to me was considered an oldie movie, and I was just like,
Right, so never hit your radar to watch. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're right. It's such a popular movie. It is a classic. We've heard so many good things about it, and I think there was even ride, and I might say the wrong name, but I think it was Universal, Orlando, Florida.
Right. I'm not even gonna attempt it. We were wrong in our Harry Potter reaction, so
I know I can never remember the names. I just remember like where the one where Spider-Man is, the one where the castle is, but I never remember the names. The one...
Universal. That's Universal. Like the one where Spider-Man's in it.
Yeah.
That's Universal. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then the castle is another one.
Why somebody comment, you guys are so wrong.
We have to go back maybe. But it was so popular, I was right, and I remember being a little kid and going on that ride. And I was like, I don't get what this is about, but it looks really cool.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to make that little remark.
Yeah, so I think it's safe to say that we're both very excited about this, but we're kind of blind going into it. We haven't watched a trailer. We haven't watched anything. We kind of just want to go like all in, really authentic and first time.
Yeah.
So I mean, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get started. It's a lot of clocks. Does he sleep through his alarm?
In other news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen from their vault 2 weeks ago. Investigating the matter.
Oh, burnt toast, I've been there. You still eat it, obviously, but, you know, it's not as good.
I've seen you scrap the burn part.
Waste not, what not.
That is so cool. I need that for like breakfast, you know?
Oh,
you wake up and then there's a domino effect of things happening, and then you get the two toast but not burned, coffee made.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And
especially with a toddler. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It'd be such a huge help.
Hey, Doc? Doc! Einstein, come here, boy. What's going on? Oh, God. That is disgusting. What the hell is it?
Oh, so I guess Doc, whoever that is, took the plutonium.
So he's a thief.
Oh, no way.
What?
He's about to break every window in the house, I think. Yeah. That was the only logical outcome.
What was he expecting?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, man.
Yo!
Marty, is that you? God, I found you. Listen, can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15? I've made a major breakthrough and I'll need your assistance.
You know, Doc, you left your equipment on all week.
My equipment. That reminds me, Marty. You better not hook up to the amplifier. There's a slight possibility of overload.
Yeah.
About that.
Are those white clocks I hear?
Yeah! It's 8 o'clock.
Perfect. My experiment worked. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn. I'm late for school.
Oh, that's brutal.
The music.
Yes, absolutely. Amazing music that I'm going to have to cut out for copyright reasons. Sorry, guys.
Do you ever have... Do you see the Burger King sign? That's so cool.
That is very cool. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it. I think it's the exact same as it is right now, but it kind of gives you like old vibes, like vintage vibes.
Absolutely. Well, it's from the 80s, right?
I love it. I don't know what it is about it. Do you ever have a skateboard?
You know what? No, I never went through that phase, but a ton of my friends did. A ton of my friends skateboarded, and I was never cool enough to rock a pop shove it. I just never had the gifted ability to do it. How about you?
I feel like we talked about this in our serious reaction, but I didn't have the skateboard. I had the one where you go like this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I think it was like the last Insidious reaction we did.
Oh, my grape.
Yeah, I think we did in our Insidious reaction, and it was the board where you wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, you would choose one where you have to dance.
It's not about dancing. It's just like it was a cool way, and if you did it faster, you will go faster. So it was like.
Are we sure it's a cool way? Are we sure? Hey guys, wait up! Yeah, we're just gonna take off, Daniela. It's cool. Why? What's going on? Man, high school in the 80s, that must have been a trip.
Yo, Jennifer.
Marty, don't go this way. Strickland's looking for you. If you get caught, it'll be 4 tardies in a row.
Serious.
You know, this time it wasn't my fault. The doc said all his clock's 25 minutes slow.
Doc? The so-called Dr. Brown is dangerous. He's a real nutcase. You hang around with him, you're going to end up in big trouble.
Oh, yes, sir.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. You remind me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too.
Can I go now, Mr. Strickland?
That's not cool at all.
No, that's not cool.
To lay your hands on a student in that kind of way, to shove his shoulder and then insult his dad while you're at it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be... Like, you could go to prison for that nowadays.
I think that if you're trying to drive home a point to a student, I think talking to them like an adult is the best way to go about it, not to shove their shoulder or bully them.
Yeah, that sounds more like bullying.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm surprised that he just said, can I go now? I feel like, well, also a teenager and adult is different because of, like, they're older and respect and all
Yeah,
that.
when the
But
power dynamic.
yeah, but I feel like I get mad at that, and then it would be hard to just say that.
I notice your band is on the roster for the dance auditions after school today. Why even bother, McFly? You don't have a chance. You're too much like your old man.
Oh my god.
Well, history is gonna change.
He must
What
be
the-
very miserable.
Yeah, he must be a very miserable old man. Wow, that was so aggressive for no reason. Not only coming after his dad, but his entire family now.
Yeah. And I feel like either he's jealous or he had some issues with his dad or he's just very miserable.
Props to Michael J. Fox though, or McFly, I guess, because if a teacher got nose to nose with me that aggressive, I'd be like, "Wait, you want to make out?" Like, what? Like, I would just say like, either take me out to dinner or back up, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Wow, the style.
Yeah, totally different to today.
Zebra print pants.
Yeah.
We're the pinheads.
Okay.
They're good.
Yeah, they're rocking.
Hold it, fellas. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
What is this, Footloose but for music?
Yeah, why would it, I mean, I get it, too loud, but why would that disqualify you? They can just turn down the volume then.
Well, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously I wasn't born and raised in the 80s, but I think that the culture was much more uptight. From the adult standpoint, obviously the teenagers were into rock music and they wore zebra printed pants and had long hair and everything. So they didn't want that type. They probably wanted somebody. You're having a lot of problems with the grapes today.
I don't know what's up with my grapes.
So they probably wanted a band that was more like.
A lot of grapes. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. They probably wanted a band that was more like, appropriate to them. I could be completely wrong. Correct me, guys. Like, I could be completely off base. But that's the vibe that I'm getting.
Okay. That's a good theory.
Where's the next group, please?
Re-elect Mayor Goldie Wilson. Progress is his middle name.
Marty, one rejection isn't the end of the world.
Nah, I just don't think I'm cut out for music.
But you're good, Marty. You're really good. And this audition tape of yours is great. You've got to send it into the record company.
That's cute that she's
Supporting him.
supporting him.
As a good girlfriend. Oh, bro.
She has a lot of patience. I would have been like, okay, you go. You want me to ask for the phone number for you? You know what? Let me give them my phone number so they can call me. Dude.
Yeah, there's no way I would ever do that. With a Latino wife, I value my life. There's no way I would ever do that.
Yeah,
Nope.
he did it right in front of her too.
Hey, yeah.
I'd be like, you want me to ask them to take you?
He's got...
You know what? I'd be like, take him. Take him.
Okay, Jennifer, what if I send in the tape and they don't like it? I mean, what if they say I'm no good? What if they say, get out of here, kid, you got no future? I mean, I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
You can see that the teacher's words are getting into his head.
Yeah, you can see that, like he said, I can't take another rejection. Like, he already feels like he's a failure. So he's trying to push past that and taking another one he might not be able just to take in.
Check out that 4x4. That is hot.
A Toyota? Of course it's a Toyota.
Your family's obsessed with Toyotas.
You want a good car? Or a good car? You get a Toyota.
Throw a couple of sleeping bags in the back.
Stop it.
What?
Does your mom know about tomorrow night?
Well, Jennifer, my mother would freak out if she knew I was going up there with you, and I get the standard lecture about how she never did that kind of stuff.
Terrible.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower!
Really? Worst timing ever.
We at the Hill Valley Preservation Society think it should be preserved exactly the way it is. As part of our history and heritage.
There you go, lady. There's a quarter. Where were we?
Right about here.
Jennifer!
It's my dad.
Right.
I've got to go. I'll be at my grandma's. Here, let me give you the number.
I love that.
When you don't have a phone.
I feel like it meant more back then.
Really?
Like giving your number to somebody, doesn't that mean more? Like that's more of a gesture that, well, I mean, they're about to make out and I assume they're dating, so obviously she wants him to call, but saying like, yeah, okay, I'll give you my number to call tonight. I don't know, it just seems more impactful than, yeah, okay, I'll give you my number, and then they just text you.
Yeah, I can see that because you have to call and you don't know who's going to answer.
It's very true.
And you have to be ready.
Yeah.
So it could be anyone from the family answering, and you have to say who you want to talk to, and then they're all gonna know, yeah, sir. Like, you have to have more confidence and
Absolutely. And I think that's something that may be lacking a little bit in today's society, is people having confidence, like you said.
but you don't need it, I guess, and because you can just swipe. If you like someone, you message. If they don't answer you, delete the conversation, move on. You don't even tell anyone. But back then, you had to either go up to a person when they were like with their friends.
Yeah.
Rejection was, it hit hard. I'm saying it like I'm from this time. But
Right. No, it just looks so wholesome, and it looks, yeah, like you need confidence. And I think that bridges into what I was saying earlier, where it's so easy nowadays to get somebody's number and just text them. Like no effort at all. Hey,
Aww.
My boy got the L word. Atta boy. You are not about to do that on the back of a police car.
Perfect. Just perfect.
I can't believe you loaned me a car without telling me it had a blind spot. I could have been killed.
Hi, son.
But what are you, blind, McFly? It's there. How else do you explain that wreck out there? Your insurance should pay for it. I want to know who's going to pay for this. I spilled beer all over when that car...
Really, bro?
And where's my reports?
Well, I haven't finished those up yet, but I...
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Oh.
Think, McFly. Do you realize what would happen if I handed my reports in your handwriting? I'll get fired.
Well, maybe do your job then.
Oh, I don't like him.
Who?
Either of them?
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know. He seems like a bully, and of course I hate that. And then I know there must be a reason, and I don't want to be insensitive either, but I don't like that he's not standing up for himself.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely.
Especially in front of his kid, because I don't want the kid to think that that's a good way you should be treated. Like,
yeah.
You shouldn't be treated that way.
Like that's acceptable.
Yeah.
I would never allow myself to be treated that way in front of our son.
Yeah, I have your car towed all the way to your house, and all you got for me is light beer?
Make yourself at home.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Okay. Okay.
No, see, no, and so I can speak to this as a father. If someone talked to our son like that, I don't care if you're my boss. I don't care if you could fire me for doing it. I would kick your ass. There's no way. Nope.
That to me is a no.
No way.
I don't care either. I don't care who it is. I go. It just, that's why when he said, I was like, that's not acceptable.
No,
that
absolutely.
You can come after me all you want, but if you go after my kids, that's, well, I know kid, we have one, but one on the way.
Well, we're about to be two. Yeah.
But if you talk like you said, I would just be like, okay, let's start swinging.
So they're painting a really good picture of how McFly's dad has zero confidence. Mm-hmm. He won't stand up for himself. He won't stand up for his son. I doubt he would stand up for his wife. So we're just talking about a man with no self-respect, no confidence. He just gets belittled by everybody, and his son is watching him get treated like this.
Yeah, which is very sad. There must be something internal going on.
By the way, what grown man uses the insult butthead? Like, is this 6th grade?
You're right. But, Biff just happens to be my supervisor. Afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations. Pick the car, Dad. I'm sorry. Believe me, Marty, you're better off without to worry about all the aggravation and headaches of playing at that dance.
Oh, I love that Diet Pepsi can. See, the design of Pepsi looks so much better back then than it does now. Now it's just a blue can.
Yeah, I agree.
No offense, I love Pepsi. Like, this isn't me going at Pepsi or anything.
Sponsor us.
Not your answering service while you're outside pouting over the car. Jennifer Parker called you twice.
I don't like her, Marty. Any girl who calls up a boy is just asking for trouble. It's terrible. Girls chasing boys. When I was your age, I never chased a boy.
I think this just comes with generations.
Yeah, I think you're right. Difference in generations, especially in that time where there was such a huge shift in what they considered acceptable in society. I think you're right. That's one part of it, definitely. But I think the other part is the mom's clearly lying. Like, we all would tell our kids, what? I was a saint. I didn't do anything. I never drank until I was 25. I never slept at somebody's house until I was 32. And don't even get me started on going to a bar. I never did that. Like, you would tell your kid that so they could live up to that, right?
Right.
So I think, sorry to cut you off, but I think she's clearly lying and she did everything she just said.
No, but I also don't like that she's teaching her daughter, like, if you call a boy, that's asking for trouble. Like,
no, yeah.
Yeah, like, there are certain things you shouldn't do, and there are certain things that to show different things. Like, if you want a boy to be interested in you in those times, you would do different things. But I don't know, I think it's just the generation thing, that what she said, like, that's just asking for trouble.
Like the way I met your father. That was so stupid. Grandpa hit him with the car.
Anyway, if Grandpa hadn't hit him, then none of you would have been born. George, bird watching?
What, Lorraine? What?
Anyway, your grandpa brought him into the house. He seemed so helpless. Like a little lost puppy. And my heart just went out to him.
Yeah, Mom, we know. You've told us this story a million times.
Our first date. I'll never forget it. It was the night of that terrible thunderstorm.
What is happening?
It was then that I realized that I was going to spend the rest of my life with him.
Oh, okay, you have to press pause there. I can't believe how many different things were happening in that one scene when only she was talking.
Yeah.
That was, wow, amazing acting, because you could tell on the dad's face, he was so annoyed with her just talking. When she was like, hey, right? And he just looked at her, and you can assume what he was thinking. He was just, shut up, like, stop talking to me. And then she looked like she was like lovingly remembering the story, and then by the end of it, it looked like she had so much regret that she was with him.
Yeah, it seemed like
Bitterness, yeah. Wow.
And then the kids were just like, the girl was like, okay, we've heard it, and then McFly seemed to be like annoyed by the story
right.
too.
This is very important. I forgot my video camera. Can you stop by my place and pick it up on your way to the mall?
Wow, out of time. I love that.
That's good.
Oh my God.
That's such a cool car.
Welcome to my latest experiment. This is a big one, the one I've been waiting for all my life.
Well, it's a DeLorean, right?
Bear with me.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m.
Come on, honey. Hey, boy, get in there. Ah, boy.
Put your seatbelt on. That's it.
Wait, he's sending him on his own?
Please note, Einstein
Oh, he is?
synchronization with my control watch.
That's horrible. What if he's scared?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Aww.
Einstein.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh. Is it gonna...
That was a cool effect.
That was a really cool effect.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour!
For this movie to be filmed back when it was, those are really cool effects.
Absolutely. I'm very shocked. That looked very real.
Yeah.
Like very lifelike.
Yeah.
Very impressed with that. Absolutely. That took a lot of confidence for Michael J. Fox to stand with him. I know the Doc was kind of just holding him there, but still not to like fight it, like get off me.
Yeah, I would have been like, okay, you can die.
Like really, you're gonna have Einstein like just floor us, really?
Well, yeah, and about that scene, like that, it's so hard because he was so confident in himself. And,
yeah.
Like, he knows it's gonna work, but what if he's scared?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein.
Right?
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler.
That's pretty cool. I like
cool.
that now.
Yeah.
1 minute into the future to be exact. And precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds.
you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
A time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Absolutely.
That's true.
Look out!
Almost took them right out.
Oh my god.
Okay, how's Einstein though? That's the big question.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not running.
Yeah, I think they don't know what the car's gonna do. Hey, there we go.
Einstein's clock is exactly 1 minute behind mine and still ticking.
Wow.
He's all right.
Oh yeah, he will run.
Get me the hell out of here.
First, you turn the time circuits on. Street out tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. You input your destination time on this keypad. Here's the red letter date in the history of science. November 5th, 1955.
Why? I don't get what happened.
That was the day I invented time travel.
What?
On the edge of my toilet, hanging a clock. The porcelain was wet. I slipped, hit my head on the edge of the sink. A vision. A picture in my head. A picture of this. This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor. It's taken me almost 30 years and my entire family fortune to realize the vision of that day.
Entire family fortune.
Oh my god.
Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
Unfortunately, no. It requires something with a little more kick.
I love how they're using a JVC video camera. And it's the one where you have to put on your shoulder. Like, I remember that as a kid.
You do?
Oh, yeah. We had to use, like, it was just a massive brick. And you had to put it on your shoulder. And sometimes you had to double hand it. And look, and nowadays, they're just, like, smaller than a tablet. But, yeah, back then, you had to put in the effort.
If you wanted it, you had to put the shoulder.
Plutonium!
Plutonium. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear?
Oh, this sucker's electrical. But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity I need.
Doc, you don't just walk into a store and buy plutonium. Did you rip that off?
And then that's where, yeah.
Of course, from a group of Libyan nationalists. They wanted me to build them a bomb, so I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb casing full of used pinball machine parts.
Dude is tempting fate.
Oh my god.
Dangerous, man. I mean, it's worth it, though. It worked.
Yeah.
Right? Like...
Has anyone tried to do this? I feel like
I bet you there's some people who probably tried after this movie just to see if it works.
I probably, I would want to try it.
I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years, seeing the progress of mankind. I'll also be able to see who wins the next 25 World Series.
That's why I would go to the future to see the winning numbers of like the lottery.
What is it, Arnie? Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
Oh, the people he stole the...
Oh my God, the sound effects.
Roll their fire!
Wait, what?
Oh, bastard!
The movie's over?
You let it go! gun.
I can't believe he died.
It has to be something. He can't die.
Come on, move. Damn it. Jeez.
Oh, he's gonna activate it. What did Doc say? It was like 80.
80 or 88?
Yeah, I think it was 88.
Now I feel like we're gonna be driving and we're gonna be like 88
Yeah.
just in case.
You're at like 75. I wonder. Whoa.
Oh my god.
He's just hitting everything.
Oh my god, what year is this?
It's kind of like the beginning of Superman, where he ends up on the farm. Oh my god. That would be terrifying. Like if you were that family.
Like if I were that family or something. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not that family, imagine that you just see a car going to your barn or your backyard and then someone comes out like that.
Well, absolutely. And especially that I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that he went back to 1955. Because remember, that's what the doc said.
Oh, right.
Right. So them seeing like this space guy come out of an airplane without wings, I'd be terrified.
Is this the time you wanted to go in?
Yeah, this is roughly around the time. Yeah. So, I mean, I got to live through Michael J. Fox here.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
That's smart. To
That
hide
is smart.
the car.
You're right. $0.50.
Okay, now I want to go back to the past. Imagine going back to the past with the money you have now.
Oh, yeah. Millionaire right off the bat.
That's so cool.
It looks like just beautiful.
Oh, the clock.
Yep, good catch.
Remember they say it wasn't working before?
Yeah.
Or that it stopped working?
Yeah, and then she put the jar in his face.
Yeah.
The can, sorry.
It's gotta be a dream.
Wow, the cafe. Look at that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like geeking out. This looks amazing. Jukebox?
Oh, that would be cool. 5-cent coffee?
Yes.
You would love that.
Oh my God, I would love everything about this. I'm kind of jealous, low key. Like, this looks phenomenal.
I just want to use the phone.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
They watch.
Oh, I see.
Hey, McFly!
That's the dad. They were doing the same thing.
Wow.
Look at you, McFly, you Irish bug.
Oh, hey, Biff. Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Yeah, you got my homework finished, McFly? Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think.
So that's where it starts.
Wow, he's been doing it for so long now.
You realize realize what would happen if I hand in my homework in your handwriting? I'll get kicked out of school.
And because he never stands up to him, it's been happening for decades.
Yeah. The casting though. Wait, is it the same people?
It is the same people, yeah.
Oh, just makeup.
Yeah, like they're this age right now, but they used makeup to make them look older.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, why does that actor look so bad? But I didn't want to say anything because I was like, what if he went through something? I don't know. But now I get that it's the makeup, so they make them look different.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, okay, are they like the casting is perfect?
Oh, McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly. I don't want to see you in here again.
Just orders them around. I love how he didn't come up with any new material
in
like 40 years.
Yeah.
Butthead. Yeah, like everything's the same.
Yeah.
You're George McFly.
Yeah, who are you?
Say, why do you let those boys push you around like that? Walk over you now, they'll be walking over you for the rest of your life. Think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house?
Watch it, Goldie.
No, sir.
He was running for mayor in the beginning of the movie.
Oh my god, that's so true.
That's so cool how he manifested that. He's like, no, I'm not going to be working in this dump forever. I'm going to make something of myself. And he did.
That, I really like this movie.
Me too. I love this movie so far.
Well, I like how he was like, you have to stand up for yourself. They're going to walk all over you if you don't. And then he was like, you think I'm going to be here? No, I'm not going to be. Like, he knew what he wanted. He knew how to get there. And he, like you said, manifested it. And I like that you can see his humble beginning.
Yes, exactly. And I think so far, at least, the theme of this movie is believing in yourself and having self-respect.
Yeah.
Which is two great messages. Bro.
Why would you change with the window wide open?
Yeah, that's also... She shouldn't be doing that either. And he just changed history.
He did.
So that must have been his mom that his dad was peeping on. And that's why he got hit.
I think that was another girl because he was in the middle of the street and then he brought them to their house. So that was another girl.
Okay. Yeah, you could be right. Absolutely.
Hey, wait a minute. Who are you?
Stella! Another one of these damn kids jumped in front of my car!
Sorry, that's pretty funny, actually.
Or maybe you're right. It was the mom. Because it seemed like it was right in front of their house.
Yeah.
Been asleep for almost 9 hours now.
Dreamed that I went back in time. It was terrible.
Well, safe and sound now, back in good old 1955.
You're my mom.
My name is Lorraine.
Calvin, why do you keep calling me Calvin?
Well, that is your name, isn't it? Calvin Klein? Pleased to meet you, Calvin. Klein?
So... This is weird.
Do you mind if I sit here?
No, fine. No, good, fine.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's kind
man.
of cringe.
I know his mom is macking on him so hard.
I mean, he's her son, so he has like the features of his dad and her. So you kind of would like them if they were your age, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, and you know, I heard you say, and I've heard a lot of moms say, like, you have a crush on our boy, and that's normal, right? To have a crush on your kid. So it's not cringy because of that. It's just,
Yeah, I know.
you know, still, ugh, yeah. And she's like really throwing herself at him so far.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I sit beside you? Oh, Calvin, Marty, you know?
Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like that.
Now let's see, you already know Lorraine. This is Milton. This is Sally. Little baby Joey.
So you're my Uncle Joey.
Aww.
Better get used to these bars, kid.
Yeah.
He was the one in jail.
Oh my god.
That was savage. That was savage for Marty to say.
That's horrible for him to say. I mean, I like that the Crib had that game.
Yes.
I've never seen that.
She is like in love with him.
Yeah. I don't like that back then the TV was everything.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was.
Like, they're not even talking about their days.
Well, it was kind of the start of television.
Yeah.
So you're right. Back then, it was everything.
Yeah. But I kind of, yeah, like, you see how it kind of destroyed them talking to each other and, like, communication, how's your day and everything, just now the TV. But I see it as, like you're right, it was the biggest thing back then. So it was, like, you get obsessed with it.
Exactly.
And we're still obsessed with it.
To this day, yeah.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is where Ralph dresses up as a man from space.
You can't say that, dude.
It's brand new.
Yeah, well, I saw it on a rerun.
No.
Familiar to me. Do I know your mother?
Actually, she's right here. Grandma?
Parents out of town. Don't you think he ought to spend the night?
I think you're our responsibility.
Well, gee, I don't know.
And he can sleep in my room.
Ma.
My God.
Jeez Louise. She's macking hard on him.
But she didn't call the boy. But she was like...
That's what I'm saying. I called it earlier. I was like, she's lying. There's no way she didn't do everything she said. That we didn't do that back then. You 100% did that back then.
That's so funny. And she was like, I would never do that. And that's just going to trouble. And you just have to wait for the guy to come. She's like almost like throwing herself at him. Oh, remember he said the fortune? So they're mostly very well off.
Yeah, exactly. Good catch.
Doc? Don't say a word. Doc, I don't want to know your name.
Einstein's a puppy.
Oh, that's so cute.
Quiet. I'm going to read your thoughts. Let's see now. You come here from a great distance?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell me.
Doc. I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that you invented.
Do you know what this means? This damn thing doesn't work.
I thought that was going to be like a huge moment of disbelief where he was so proud of himself and his accomplishments. Like, oh my God, I do achieve it. He's just focused on his damn mind reading failure.
I got enough practical jokes for one evening. Good night,
future boy.
No, wait, Doc. The bruise in your head. I know how that happened. You told me the whole story.
Remember?
Yeah, he did.
Fell and you hit your head on the sink, and that's when he came up with the idea for the flux capacitor.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't refuse that.
That's insane. I mean, good thing he told him.
Yeah, really though.
Hey, Doc, this is it.
No way.
Oh no, he's gonna see when he dies.
That's a really good catch. I didn't even think about that.
But I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. 1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
What does that mean?
What the hell is a gigawatt?
Thank you.
Marty, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're stuck here.
Whoa, Doc. I got a life in 1985. I got a girl.
Is she pretty?
She's beautiful.
Press pause. Why did he ask, is she pretty? Is she pretty? Okay. You know what I mean? I thought that was going to lead somewhere, right?
I love how Doc asks. He's like, I'm sorry you're stuck here.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you're just stuck in 1955.
Marty, I'm sorry, but the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning. Unfortunately, you never know when or where it's ever going to strike.
He would, though.
This is it. Next Saturday night, we're sending you back to the future.
Yeah, well, I might have sort of bumped into my parents.
Great Scott! Let me see that photograph again of your brother. Look at your brother.
His head's gone. It's like it's been erased.
Right? Because you said that he interrupted how his mom and his dad met.
So that means that because they never met, he doesn't really exist.
Exactly. It's changing the course of history now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I'm doing it again. Shut up.
Which one's your pop?
That's him. Okay. Very funny. You guys are being real mature.
Maybe we were adopted.
Oh, man, come on.
You become my boss. Look at that Strickland. Jesus, didn't that guy ever have hair?
That was good.
Do you want to be a slacker for the rest of your life? No. What did your mother ever see in that kid?
I don't know. I have been looking all over for you. You remember me? The guy who saved your life the other day? Somebody I'd like you to meet.
Calvin!
Oh, God.
Hi. It's really a pleasure to meet you.
Oh.
How's your head?
Oh, good. Fine.
Oh, I've been so worried about you. I have to go. Is
What?
it a dreamboat?
Apparently your mother is amorously infatuated with you instead of your father.
Are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots for me?
Why would he say it like, has got the hots for me?
Whoa, this is heavy.
There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? So you've got to get your father and mother to interact.
Well, he needs to stop coming on so strong. For a guy with no confidence, he went like right in there.
Yeah, that's true. That was weird. That's a good catch.
Might be just socially awkward, I guess.
it was almost like a break of character. Like he just became someone else.
True. It's a true point.
George, buddy, remember that girl I introduced you to? Lorraine?
Oh, it's so cute seeing them like when they were young and they weren't together and just with their friends.
Get out of town. I didn't know you did anything creative.
No, I never let anybody read my stories.
Why not?
Well, what if they didn't like them? What if they told me I was no good?
That's the same thing he said.
Yeah, good catch.
So anyway, George, about Lorraine. She really likes you. She told me to tell you that she wants you to ask her to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
What if she said no? I don't know if I could take that kind of a rejection.
Wow, just back to back.
That's insane. Do you see that? So it shows either that they're very similar or that you have a lot of impact on your kids the way you act.
I think it's that. I think it's the way you act really impacts your child's actions or their way of thinking, at least.
Wow, you have a huge responsibility as a parent. Like, I knew that, and they imitate, right? They don't. You can tell them be a good person, but they're not gonna be a good person unless you're a good person because they imitate you. But it's really showing how deep it engraves in them. I don't know if we're going too deep in it. I don't know if we're overthinking it, but yeah, when people talk about this movie, they just say like, yeah, it's funny and like lighthearted, 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 and just you have fun, and it's just a fun movie. But we are like talking about so many topics that they're hitting that are very true to reality.
Yep.
And to family.
Absolutely.
Beth.
Oh my God, man.
Ew.
Not for me. You heard her. She said, get your meat hooks off. You know, you've been looking for a pop.
Since you're new here, I'm gonna cut you a break today. So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Make like a tree?
Wait, what?
How does that make sense?
That's so stupid. Isn't it supposed to be, why don't you make like a tree and leave? Right? Because a leaf?
Is that the same? Because I like that better.
I'm pretty sure that's the same.
Why don't you make that tree and get out of here?
I think I might use that from now on. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? What? If I was Marty, I'd be like, come again?
But I can't go to the dance. I'll miss my favorite television program, Science Fiction Theater. I'm just not ready to ask Lorraine out to the dance. And not you, nor anybody else on this planet is going to make me change my mind.
That would be such a stressful situation to be in. You know there's a countdown. And at the end of that countdown, you never existed.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so like...
And not just you, but also your siblings. Like, you change everyone's life, including your parents.
Exactly. It's so stressful.
Who are you?
That would be
I mean,
so
you
painful.
can just take them off, no?
He doesn't know what headphones are.
Oh.
My name is Darth Vader. I am an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan.
Oh, the references. Oh my god, all over the place.
Really?
That was Star Trek. And Darth Vader Star Wars. Just feels wrong.
I have to ask Lorraine out, but I don't know how to do it. All right, okay, listen, keep your pants on. She's over in the cabin.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna start saying that. Keep your pants on.
And just go in there and invite her. Okay, but I don't know what to say. First thing that comes into your mind. Nothing's coming to my mind.
That looks like such a cool place just to hang out at, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous, man. That's awesome.
And everyone just like hangs out in one place, like, you know, that's a hangout place.
Yeah.
Not like nowadays, like, I just call you, or would just, I mean, kids don't teens, that's work. What do kids do, FaceTime?
Yeah, like text.
Yeah, I guess they just text or call each other and then that's it.
Well, it's more like nowadays, it's more, let's hang out at your house.
Right, yeah.
But like what you just said, back then it was, hey, let's go to the diner.
Yeah.
Or hey, let's go to like the hot spot. Where everybody at school is going to be.
I wonder why that's not a thing anymore.
I think just more and more people are becoming antisocial. They don't want to talk to people. They don't want to be seen by people. They just want to go over to your house and chill. That's it.
Yeah, I can't see that, and that's sad.
It is very sad. I would have loved to, like I said, be part of something like this. That would have been great.
That's really sad. I would have loved to have like a hangout place where you can see like your classmates and you get to know them better. Here we go.
My density has popped me to you. What?
Come on.
I'm George. George McFly. I'm your density.
Density.
Your destiny.
There you go.
Yeah.
And McFly!
Oh, no.
How much money you got on you?
Well, how much you want, Biff?
Now,
Whoa, Biff. What's that?
Oh my god!
That was good.
I didn't
That
see
was
that
good.
coming. I thought he was gonna say the...
Oh my God, he's a dream.
Whoa, kid, stop.
He's making his mom fall in love with him even more. Oh, got some nice air.
I'm gonna ram him.
That was pretty sick.
That's cool. How did he even think of that?
Right? Oh.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Where does he live? I don't know. But I'm gonna find out.
My god.
Woman on a mission. To be with her son.
Doc? Oh, hi, Marty. I didn't hear you come in.
Do you think he's not going to want him to go Back to the Future now?
I feel like he's not that selfish.
Right, that's a good point.
I think he would still want him to go back to the future, but maybe save him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Please, Marty, don't tell me. No man should know too much about his own destiny. I could endanger my own existence, just as you've endangered yours.
Fair point.
Please excuse the crudity of this model. I didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it. It's good. Oh, thank you. We run some industrial strength electrical cable from the top of the clock tower down, suspending it over the street. Meanwhile, we've outfitted the time vehicle with this big pole and hook, which runs directly into the flux capacitor. According to the flyer, at precisely 10:04 p.m. this Saturday night, lightning will strike the clock tower as the connecting hook makes contact there.
Wow.
That's physics.
Yes, it is.
To know exactly at what speed and time you have to start to touch it at that exact moment, like that's hardcore physics.
Right. Absolutely. The bed mass times the radius equals circumference. Anyways, video.
That's math.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're all speaking the same lingo. My God, his mom's really aggressive.
That's weird because she would never chase a boy.
It's a good point. See? Parents lie to their children out of love.
Marty,
Mhm.
I followed you.
Oh, this is my, Doc. Doc Brown.
Hi.
Hi.
If you'd asked me to the enchantment under the sea dance on Saturday,
You mean nobody's asked you? What about George?
George McFly? Well, I think a man should be strong.
I love Doc.
Me too.
I still don't understand. How am I supposed to...
I don't understand how if you marry someone and have 3 kids, like you're supposed to be soulmates. So if it doesn't happen once that you guys don't meet, like wouldn't there be something else that makes you guys talk or something, you know?
Right.
So it kind of feels like he has to force them to come together when it should be like a natural thing. Like if they didn't meet by how they met or him bumping into her, that there's something else like a hobby or interest or club or something that they join and they get to know each other. I don't know, it just seems like if it wasn't because of that, they would have never been together. They would have never liked each other. And, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, and that's the vibe I'm getting as well. I guess it's just she felt bad for him because he got hit by her dad's car, and then she kind of just settled for him. And that's why they had 3 kids and got married. So now Marty, I guess, is trying to make him be better to get his mom's attention because that car hit didn't happen now.
Okay, I see where it's going. If there is a way to make him look better and like he gets the confidence to ask her out and stuff like that, then I can see. Yeah, I can
him
see
having a shot.
Yeah. Being way better. Yeah, and their story too, not just I just felt sorry for him and that's it.
That was basically the story that she said in the beginning.
Yeah.
She's already going to the dance with you. Because, George, she wants to go with you. She just doesn't know it yet. You're somebody who's going to stand up for yourself. Somebody who's going to protect her. Yeah, but I've never picked a fight. Look, you're not going to be picking a fight, Dad. Daddy-o.
Good save.
8:55. Where are you going to be? I'm going to be at the dance. Right, and where am I going to be? You're going to be in the car with her.
Oh, I hate how guys do this. I know that all the women watching this are going to say, why doesn't he just move the basket closer to him instead of walking back and forth? That just angers me. Like, you can just move it closer to you. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Instead of putting it over there and walking back and forth.
I see where his mind is. He's thinking, I'm eventually going to get to this point. So he's working his way up. Leave him alone. He's going to ask a girl out to the dance. Just leave him be.
Someone in your life, your brother, your husband, that they do this and it just drives you insane.
9 o'clock. You're strolling through the parking lot. You see us struggling in the car. You're lying, George.
Oh, hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
You know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
It's weird that he's giving advice to his dad.
Exactly. That is very weird. But his dad needs it.
Yeah.
You're Dr. Brown. On the night that I go back in time, you will be shot by terrorists. Please take whatever precautions are necessary to prevent this terrible disaster. Marty.
I really hope he reads it.
Me too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's smart.
The issue with Marty's plan about taking advantage of her is that I don't think he can, because I think she's all for it. With how like aggressive she's been. So I think his plan's gonna backfire, and I think she's gonna be like, hey, yeah, cool, let's do it. And he's gonna be like, Mom.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
I don't think she's gonna resist that much.
Marty, I'm almost 18 years old. It's not like I've never parked before.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't drink.
Why not?
Because you...
Oh, wow.
Literally, she's the exact opposite.
Marty? Why are you so nervous?
Rain.
This is so weird.
You know what I do in those situations?
What?
I don't worry.
No, 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 no.
Did it? Oh,
When I kiss you, it's like I'm kissing my brother.
Close enough.
yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
He's coming.
Of course.
Well, looky what we have here.
Whoa, okay, bud.
Ew.
Oh, so now he's gonna think it's Marty.
Yeah. And save her.
Hey, you, get your damn hands off.
Oh my god, man.
Are you deaf, McFly? Close the door and beat it. No, Biff. You leave her alone.
Good.
You're asking for it. And now you're gonna get it.
I know this is an old movie and it's a classic, but that's a little too strong for a...
It is a powerful scene for sure. Like, it's very disturbing how he was just treating her like an object, really. He was just telling them, like, wait till I'm finished. Like, that's brutal. That's brutal. I think it's just trying to show how awful of a person this character is. I don't think this was a very common theme in 80s movies. So I wouldn't paint it with a broad brushstroke like that. I just think it's trying to display how awful this guy is.
Yeah, I just feel like they could have done that in different ways. Just this scene is very, like you said, disturbing and strong.
Leave him alone! Let him go! Let him go!
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Oh, Mike Tyson, apparently.
My God.
Are you okay?
Hey.
That's a way better story.
Way better story.
Not the event that had to happen.
No, but he's the hero.
He's the hero now.
He saved her.
That's George McFly?
That should be working, though.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, you gotta get back in there and finish the dance.
Hey, man, look at Marvin's hand.
Hey, man, the dance is over. Unless you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
Hey.
George, aren't you gonna kiss me?
I don't know.
Just do it.
Grab McFly.
But, bruh.
What's wrong with boys back then?
I don't think it's boys back then, sweetheart. I think it's just painting a picture where McFly needs to stand up for himself, not just one time in his life. He needs to be a man.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. And I know that this is just a movie, so I can't paint the whole time as it was in the movie. But the boys in this movie are just like, just whatever, just grab her and let's dance. Like, you don't even ask if she wants to.
So this is an example of how, unfortunately, some men treated women, but that still happens today. The movie's showing another instance where McFly has to stand up for himself. So, you don't stand up for yourself just one time in your life and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be continuous...
Yeah,
situations.
Yeah, it kind of bothers me that they don't ask you or anything. Kind of want to deck them, but I get what you're saying.
Imagine you're dancing with somebody and they're like,
yeah, this is a weird scene.
Yeah, like, it just shows how, like, not factual it is. It's just, like, over the top.
Excuse me.
Go for it, man.
I love that. That's a way better story for them.
Absolutely it is.
All right, this is an oldie. Well, it's an oldie where I come from.
Wow.
I wish we could go to a party like that. Like, is a theme like that?
Yeah.
I heard you laid out big. Nice going. George, you ever think of running for class president?
Wow.
Okay, message received. You punch people in the face, good things happen. What's gonna...
Chuck, it's Marvin. Your cousin, Marvin Barry. Well, listen to this.
I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But you kids are gonna love it.
I hope you don't mind, but George asked if he could take me home.
Great, good.
Go.
Well, Marty, I want to thank you for all your good advice. I'll never forget it.
Marty. Such a nice name.
And that's how he got his name.
Damn, where is that kid? Damn.
Checks 3 times.
Now, I painted a white line on the street way over there. That's where you start from. The moment the lightning strikes, which will be exactly 7 minutes and 22 seconds.
Wow.
Thanks. Thank you. Great Scott!
Oh. How's he gonna get it up there?
Get the cable! I'll throw the rope down! Right! I got it!
Oh my god, it's just stressful. There's not that much time. And he thought of that so fast. I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, well, this is it.
Get used to the 50s.
Look at the time! You got less than 4 minutes!
Come on, man.
He's
Taking his
just-
time.
Yeah.
I'm getting stressed too. I had to reposition.
He's stressing me out. I would have been at that line like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
No. Not this time. Come on.
Come on.
Oh my god.
His foot caught it. That's clutch.
This is too stressful. Okay. They told me this would be funny and relaxing and joyful. This is so stressful.
It is, you're right.
I'm like about to break a sweat.
Nice.
Oh my god. He doesn't have time to fix it if he falls. You have to hit it now.
Please, come on.
Oh.
I
That's
mean-
all it took. Really?
What do you do?
You're right. It's like everything's going wrong. How can you recover from that?
That was so close.
My God.
How can that type of electricity not kill him?
Right. No, that's a very good question.
I mean, but it worked.
That's the important part. That would be such a trip to see yourself.
That'd be weird. I'd be like, that's how my hair looks in the back.
Okay, Hermione, relax.
I was thinking that when she said it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it?
What? He's alive.
I was thinking there's more movies with him. Like,
Wow.
how do you know?
How did you know? chance to tell you.
The letter.
What about all that talk about screwing up future events, the space-time continuum?
Well, I figured. What the hell?
Nightmare.
Greg or Craig called you just a little while ago.
No, which one was it, Greg or Craig?
Need a rematch.
Oh, a rematch. Why? Were you cheating?
No.
Hello.
Good morning.
Dad,
Marty,
did you hit your head? You guys are great.
It's like their whole relationship is way better now.
It looks like they're actually in love.
Isn't tonight the night of the big date?
What, Ma?
Aren't you going up to the lake tonight? You've been planning it for 2 weeks.
Well, Mom, we talked about this, but how can I go to the lake? The car's wrecked.
Why
Jack? I'm sure the car's fine.
Why am I always the last one to know about these things?
See, there's Biff out there. Now, Biff, I want to make sure that we get 2 coats of wax this time, not just 1.
Just finishing up the second coat now.
Yeah, Biff, what a character. Always trying to get away with something.
That is the best part of the entire movie.
That is so cool.
Oh, he's a writer.
Because you like writing the...
Like I've always told you, you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Oh!
You're all waxed up, ready for tonight.
Keys.
Oh, I got the Toyota.
Of course.
How about a ride, mister?
Jennifer. Oh, you a sight for sore eyes.
You're acting like you haven't seen me in a week.
I haven't.
You okay?
That's such a like teenager love. If you didn't see me in a week, I'd be like, okay, so what do you do? And you're like, I just have Pepsi and frozen pizza for days.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, sweetheart, I missed you so much. Your beautiful eyes and your amazing smile. What?
What?
You've got to come back with me.
Where?
Back to the future. Well, bring her along. This concerns her too.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about?
Both you and Jennifer turn out fine. It's your kids, Marty. Something has got to be done about your kids.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, wow.
Shut up. All right, let's watch the second one.
I would be up for it.
Okay, guys, that was Back to the Future, and I hope you're okay with me just taking the lead
Of course,
here.
yeah.
I absolutely see why this is called a classic. Wholeheartedly. I love this from start to finish. It was just amazing.
A ride?
And yeah, it was just amazing. Like the humor, we laughed so much, but also the deep messages throughout the entire movie. Be confident in yourself, stand up for yourself, find true love, but also you need to fight for that love. You know, all of these like very deep core values and just wrapped up in a comedic way, but also I bet you that this movie was revolutionary in its time that it was released. Imagine seeing that in theaters though. Like just you're on the edge of your seat, you're having the time of your life watching this, and then they leave you with, we gotta go to the future, and the car flies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Seeing how much they improved the car
Yeah.
by using fuel just from the garbage. I don't know why we haven't done that.
Right.
But, like, take some notes. But I really love the ending because he deserved it. He's been such a bully. But I think the part that I like the most is seeing how your actions, how you see yourself, can affect can affect yourself, your life, and also people around you.
Oh yeah.
He was so miserable because he just didn't have the confidence. He didn't believe in himself. He was like, why do people hate it? I've never stood up for myself. Like, he was always in that, like, numb feeling, or does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So then people around him acted the same way. Even though she loved him anyways, like you can see in the story, she said, I felt sorry for him, and that's how we fell in love, and we had you guys. She still loved him in that story. It wasn't the perfect story, but she still did. But he couldn't love her. Like, maybe he felt like he didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Or like she just pitied him, so he didn't. Yeah, so you can see how much the relationship changed once he had confidence. She still loved him back then. She still loved him in the future, but he was able to accept it and reciprocated.
As a parent, you have to really watch your attitude and what you do, because your children are soaking that up from you. It's exactly what you just said. If you're very self-conscious and you don't believe in yourself, that's gonna rub off on your kids and how they think about themselves.
Yeah, I really like that hidden. It wasn't all based around it, but I really liked that, and seeing how their story changed. I was really worried. I was like, oh, like they said this story was like that, and now it's changed, and I was like, but they're soulmates, and I was like down in the whole thing. I just was down in the whole movie, but now I see it in the ending, how it all came together, and how it was supposed to happen or change for them to have a better relationship and for them to grow within themselves.
Oh, absolutely. So one thing I was just curious about, if somebody saw this in theaters, if you could just drop below in the comments the impact it had on you and your friends and people you knew, just because I can only imagine what this was like watching in the theaters and the impact it had.
Yeah.
Because we know now that it's a classic. Obviously, it had a ride at Universal and things like that. But like back then when it first released, I wonder how huge it was, you know?
Yeah, and what people thought too is they thought the same things as us, that were what stayed with us, or if they just saw more of the funny parts, just wondering what they really thought. And the effects,
the effects would have been mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still mind-blowing to us.
Yeah, they age very well. Like, it's not like it's not like they're like, oh, I can see that not that great. No, they're still really good.
Yeah, absolutely. So if this is just the beginning, we're so excited to keep going. Like, we have 2 more movies. This is just amazing. I'm so excited to keep going.
I kind of want to binge watch them.
I know, I kind of want to binge watch it too. Maybe we can do the next reaction like right now. Make sure to like and subscribe. Your support always means so much to us. And make sure to check out our Patreon. Our link is in our channel bio, where you're going to see so many more perks and so many more access to different features. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.